Tennis Channel Live, 8 American men inside the top 100. John Isner still holding that top spot, has virtually been there for a decade, minus 1 year. But Isner still up top. Taylor Fritz is very close on his tail. So we're looking at this. All of these men have a chance to move up in the rankings this year in 2021. Some maybe higher hopes than others, but no Eagle. James Blake, Prakash Amatrash back with you on Tennis Channel. We're going to look to see who do we think has the best opportunity to end the year #1 in terms of American men. So let's go to somebody who's held that title, James Blake. You can take the honors.
So I'm going to go with the big guy. And now, normally in American tennis, you say you're going with the big guy. It's John Isner. I'm going with the even bigger guy, who's got him by an inch, in Riley Opelka. He's 6'11". I still think he's 7 feet, but that's neither here nor there. He's got a massive serve. He's got a balanced game. He moves well for his size. Got a great backhand, and I just think he's going to continue getting better as long as he stays healthy. And these guys are pushing each other. He was best man at Taylor Fritz's wedding. He's roommates with Tommy Paul. These guys all are close. They're friends, but they also want to beat each other up. And I think Riley Opelka is going to stand even taller in this year in 2021, and I think he's going to get a couple more titles. I think he's going to end the year as #1 American.
Yeah, Prakash, what do you like about Riley Opelka and his chances of moving up this year?
Well, there's literally no ceiling on his game.
Yeah, the ceiling is the roof. Yeah.
Sky is more than the limit for this guy. And the problem is, there's nowhere to go when he's playing well. And he moves exceptionally well for a big guy, so generally those are the weaknesses that you pick on. And if he can just continue to improve that, gosh, I mean, there's no reason why he can't be putting up slams, as you talked about.
Yeah, well, he can slam dunk. We know that for sure. I have no doubt that he can get up to a 10-foot rim. But the question is, can he ascend past his fellow big man, John Isner? And the chances are certainly there for young Riley Opelka. All right, Prakash, I know you've been going back and forth in your head on who you're going to choose here. A lot of options. Who'd you decide on?
Well, barring this man making a comeback, I think I'm going to go with Old Faithful here. You know, you went with one big guy. I'm going to go with the other big guy. Could have easily gone with some young guys, but John has a lot of experience under his belt. He's still ranked 24. He's gotten to rest that big body, which has been on the tour for quite some time. So I'm hoping if he can stay healthy, all that experience will continue to keep him at #1. That's my prediction.
All right, John Isner it is. And James, I know that you were contemplating even choosing Isner yourself just based on the full sample size that we have of his whole career.
Yeah, and he's just done it so well. He's a guy that everyone talks about, oh, he could be so up and down, but you look at his career and it's consistency. He's been in the top 20 for over 10 years. It's really incredible what he's done and made a career out of what so many people thought coming out of college. He's just got a big serve, and that's it. But he's got great hands. He does such a good job. He's definitely a consummate professional when it comes to taking care of his body and doing the things he needs to do to be successful. So I think he's got a good chance. I think Tommy Paul's an outside look. And the real dark horse out there was that last guy on the list, Seb Korda. He's won 2 challengers. He made the finals at Delray Beach. This guy is coming on, and he feels, to me, he seems like he belongs already at such a young age, at 19. And I think it really helps having both parents tennis, both his sisters, successful professional golfers. It's just quite a pedigree there. So I think he's got an outside shot, too.
He's been really impressive over these last 6-7 months. That run at the French Open, and then, of course, beating John Isner twice. He looked so impressive in Delray Beach. And again, as you pointed out, just the comfortability. I think normally when you make that big jump, it takes a minute, to get used to the top 100, get used to the top 50. You have a little bit of a drop. He just seems like he belongs, and I think that goes a long way when you're trying to climb up the rankings.
As a member of the vertically challenged community, I'm going to stop this talk about big men in the tennis world and move over to the social net, which I can actually compete on. So let's go.